When people hear the word laundromat, most Americans have the same reaction. It's outdated. It's boring. Isn't that a dying business? These questions are normal, and they're also the reason many people misunderstand how laundromats actually work. So let's clear every confusion, step by step. First, the biggest misunderstanding. Who even uses laundromats anymore? Laundromats are not used by poor people. They're used by renters. And in the United States, renters are increasing every year. Millions of apartments still don't have in-unit washers and dryers. Even newer buildings often charge extra for shared laundry. People use laundromats because they don't want to buy machines. They don't want maintenance. They don't want the space taken up. They don't want the upfront cost. Laundry doesn't disappear when people earn more. They just outsource it. That's why laundromats don't depend on trends, fashion, or technology. Clothes still need washing every week. Now the second confusion. Isn't this a lot of work? A laundromat is not a labor business. It's a machine access business. You are not washing clothes. You are providing access to machines people don't want to own. Modern laundromats use card or app payments, automated machines, remote monitoring, cameras instead of staff. Machines work whether you're there or not. Owners are not standing inside all day. They check reports, maintenance alerts, and revenue numbers. It's not fully passive, but it does not require daily physical presence. Next, confusion. What about employees? Most laundromats run with no full-time staff, or one part-time attendant, no hiring cycles, no scheduling headaches, no payroll stress. That's why laundromats are considered low-management businesses. Next question Americans usually have: what about competition? People don't compare laundromats like restaurants. They choose based on distance, cleanliness, availability of machines. Once people find a clean, nearby laundromat, they rarely switch. Laundry habits are routine. You don't need citywide dominance. You only need to be the best option in a small radius. That's local monopoly through geography. Now let's talk about money realistically. Yes, machines are expensive upfront. That's the biggest barrier. But after setup, no inventory, no advertising dependency, no trend risk, no seasonality. Utilities and maintenance are predictable. Revenue depends on machine usage, not sales skills. That stability is why many owners like this model. Now, the most important confusion? Isn't this just buying a job? It depends on structure. A laundromat becomes a job when machines are old. Payments are manual. Repairs are constant. Systems are ignored. It becomes an asset when machines are efficient. Payments are automated. Maintenance is preventive. Data is tracked. The difference is not effort. It's systems. Optional services like wash and fold can increase profit, but they are not required. A laundromat can survive on machines alone. Finally, scaling. Laundromats scale by repetition, not creativity. Same machines, same layout, same pricing logic, new location. That's why many laundromat owners are invisible. No social media, no hype, no attention. Just quiet cash flow from a boring but permanent need. A laundromat won't impress people, but it doesn't need to, because laundry is not optional, and businesses built on non-optional behavior last longer than trends. That's why laundromats still exist, not because they're exciting, but because they work.